Hey everyone, thanks for clicking in. My name is Maggie and I am a reseller. I sell on such platforms as eBay and Amazon and Poshmark and a few others. And tonight I'm just doing a quick little video because I was sitting down to do what I call my care and feeding of Poshmark, just things that I do every day to help me get regular sales over there. And I thought you might be interested in coming along and seeing what I do. As I've said before, I just don't edit these videos. I just do what I do. And so it's not going to be very polished or professional, but hopefully you might learn a thing or two for it, because I know that I've learned quite a bit from watching other poshers and what they do. So let's get started. I'm basically just going to do a screen share of my closet here. And this is my Poshmark closet. I do have two Poshmark closets. One is a plus size closet and only, and this is has a little bit of everything in it. So number one, main thing that any Poshmark could do, and if you do nothing else in a day, do this, is share your listings. Share your own listings to your followers. I usually go all the way to the bottom and share my way up. For today's purposes, I'm just gonna, kind of share the last few. I just do a quick share to my followers. I find that it's quicker. It is quick to do on the desktop, but many days I do it on my phone before I even get out of bed in the morning with the cat still snoring away at my feet. I just share my closet to my followers. Bing. I do a full share to my followers every morning. I do a full share to the 10 o'clock party at nighttime. And I may share in between, depending on what else I have going on that day. But no matter what happens, I do a full share in the morning to my followers. I do a full share at night to the 10 o'clock party. Next thing I do is I I send some of my offers to people who have liked some of my items. So I go to my news feed, I go to my likes. What I do is I take the listing and put it in a bundle. So click on the name of the person who liked it, click on their bundle icon, click on this down arrow and choose sell view. And this gal has liked, but then obviously just unliked this item. So let's see if we can find another one. And let's go here. Back to there, to the sell view, and there she has liked this sweater. I click on this little bundle icon that puts it in her bundle. And this procedure is going to change because at the Posh Fest recently, the Posh Fest Hackathon, they introduced a new feature that's going to be rolling out that would automatically put likes into a bundle. So you won't have to do this bundle process yourself. But I usually make a 10% offer. So basically $2 off this item. I do not choosing a shipping discount, and that is why I do my offers in a bundle. If you share if you do offers to all likers, you must do a shipping discount, and I do not want to do a shipping discount. So once I've made that offer, I go here and I do a little comment. Now, as you can see, I've just typed in the letters TFL, and that's populated this phrase for me. That is a function of my keyboard I'm on an iMac, and I'll give you a little demonstration. In the iMac, you go to your system preferences, you go to keyboard, you go to text, and here you can create all kinds of phrases that can be typed in with just a little snippet. All of my pre-panned phrases for my Amazon listings and all of that go in here. And then once I'm in the program, I can just type TFL and it populates my little phrase. And the beauty of this is I also have an iPhone and an iPad, and these work on both of those. I create one one little snippet, and I can use it on any of my devices. So once I've done that little phrase, I send that. And now I've created this little bundle and made an offer. And another advantage of doing the bundle offers is that if the buyer wants to come back and maybe offer a lower price or wants to ask a question, they can do it in this bundle. And then that is just between me and them, and it doesn't appear out for public viewing. So that's another reason why I like bundles. So that's number two. I do that, offers to likers. Now, another thing that Poshmark particularly likes is community shares. It wants you to share other Poshers items. And that takes a lot of time that you don't ordinarily, I don't have, I know, because I've got other things to do. But for instance, if you want to host a Posh party, you have to have at least 200, I think it's 200 community shares a month. It might be 150, but in any case, Poshmark puts some emphasis on that procedure. So I found that one painless way to do it is every time I list an item, after I'm done listing it, I go into its brand. And I then just share a few things from that brand. And this is kind of, I like this because I tend to go down and just share. Some people just go boom, 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 share the first 4 things. I kind of like to go down and see what's there, just because I like fashion and that anyway. But I'll do 5 shares. And that kind of, if I do 5 listings a day, that's 25 community shares a day. And that add up over the month gives me what Poshmark is looking for. So that's the other thing I do there. Now, something else I do that revolves around the brands that I sell is that I do a little bit of what I would call targeting of people. So I'll go into a brand that I sell a fair amount of, and I look for other people who are selling it, and I click on those sellers. And then first of all, I'll just do a little share of a few of their items, since I'm going to kind of do a little deep into their buyers. So I share a few of their items, but then I go into their about and I take a look at their love notes. Love notes are the notes that buyers left for them. And I go down to look at things that I think would be something I would sell in my own closet. And then I follow the people who have bought those things. And I just do about 5 of them. I just follow. A lot of times you'll see that the buyers don't even have any listings of their own up, and sometimes they do. But these are people who are buying, and they're not only buying, they're buying things that I might sell. So I follow them. And if they happen to see my follow on their feed, they may take a look in my closet. But in any case, it's kind of, it's a sort of a way of connecting with people who are interested in the same style that I'm interested in. So that's what I do. Now, another thing I do is, and that we should play another drinking game on this video. The first few, it was how many times I were to say, to this time you can have a drink every time I say, and that's what I do. Repeating myself. But another thing I do is I follow new Poshers, and this is something you can't do on your desktop. So I'm going to have to do a switch over to get to my pictures here, because I'm just going to show you what I do in this situation. So on your phone, you'll just go to your main feed page, and let me just share my screen here so you can see. On your main feed page, I'm looking at this little icon in the upper right, the people icon. And if you click on that, that brings you here. And you see all different ways you can connect with people. Some people like to go along and just follow the Posh ambassadors, and that's great. What I do is I click on this new people icon. And then that brings me to this page where I'll see new people. I choose fresh closets. And then I just go in and I'll go in. If they have an item, I'll like that item. And I do about 10 of those. I don't like their item, I share their item. So I do about 10 of those so that every day I'm sharing a few new poshers. Some poshers really like to connect with the new. They might go in and they might leave a comment or something. I don't generally do that, but I do like to follow the new poshers, just so they start to build up their follows. Because I really feel like, especially on Poshmark, but on other platforms, for instance, in the way that I go in and follow other Poshers buyers, I would hope that other Poshers would do the same and look at my love moves and follow my buyers, because I feel like those of us who provide a good customer service, who do quick shipping, we not only are building our own reputation as a seller, we're building a reputation of the platform itself. So my good practice is build the platform for you as a seller, and your good practice is also build the platform for me as a seller. So I would welcome anybody coming in and doing the same thing that I've just done in my own closet. I feel like your buyers are my buyers and vice versa when it comes to these reselling platforms. That's just kind of the way I feel. So I'm going to stop share because that is what I do. That is the procedures that I follow every day. When I'm doing it on my own, it's just click, 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 click. It just doesn't take long at all. I can do it while I'm watching TV. I can do it. Sometimes I do all my sharing when I'm sitting on the morning show on Chick Picker's channel. I just get that all done right there. Now, before I end this, though, I will share with you just a few other things that I do fairly regularly that might be helpful to you. So I'm going to share again, and I'm going to go. Wait, I'm going to go back to my closet before I do the share. And here we go. So as I said to you, once I've listed an item, I go back into its brand and I do some sharing. But another thing I do is I go back into the item itself. So this is the top that I listed. Go down to the bottom and you'll find other things that people also searched for that are kind of related to your item. Chico's button-down shirt, Chico's collared shirt, Chico's tops, Chico's linen blouses, silk shirt, asymmetrical top. So these are all terms, these are keywords, basically. Striped, linen, striped, collared, button-down, black and white, silk. These are all keywords that you can put into your listings that are literally things that people search for. Now, the beauty of Poshmark, that's not the case on other platforms, is the entire description of your Poshmark listing, not just your title, but your description is searchable. So anything you type on that description will come up in a search. But so all of these keywords can be put into your listings. And also, they stick into your head. So when I'm out and about and I'm in the thrift shops and I'm looking around, I will think, oh, yeah, I saw that people were searching for, asymmetrical tops. Oh, people were searching for white and black, green. Maybe that's a Halloween thing. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a way to familiarize yourself with what people are searching for. So that's number one. And the other thing I do is I go into, this is something you have to do when you're logged out. For some reason, it's not, it shows in on the login screen and it's kind of funky, but here you can actually scroll down on this login screen and see top selling brands this week and also trending now. For instance, American Eagle Outfitter is one of the top selling brands. J. Crew, Free People, as we know, Madewell, Zara. Some of these are high-end brands that I don't even sell, and some of these are things I've already known. But Torrid, Forever 21. I see a lot of Forever 21. I don't often sell it. So before you log in, take a look at this. You don't need to write it down or set it in stone, but I guarantee you, if every day before you log in, you take a look down here, these brands are going to stick in your head. I mean, I've never heard of ColourPop. I've never heard, and I might not even see it in a store, but who knows? I might see it. And where before I might have passed it by, now if I see it, I'm like, Sandro, wow, I saw that, why does that stick in my head? You might not even remember you saw it on the eBay, on the Poshmark trending screen, but going in every day, popping down, taking a look, eventually those things will just stick in your head. And it's just a good way to familiarize yourself with what people are looking for. So that is it. That is my little procedure that I do every day, what I call my care and feeding of Poshmark. And hopefully there's something there that might be of help to you. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget that every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, the Reseller Squad has a chit chat on the Chick Picker channel, and that will be in the description box below. Please leave me a comment if there's anything you learned or anything you can share that would be helpful to me, or if there's anything else you would like me maybe to talk about. And in the meantime, happy poshing. See you later.